to welcome everyone who is watching this today. If you have never watched anything on my channel before, I am Lindsay Moorhead, and I am a speaker, personal trainer, nutrition coach, and gardener. I am a mom to 5. I homeschool 2 teenagers. I have twin toddlers and also an older son of my husband. I have had stillborn twins and a miscarriage. You will see fitness, nutrition, gardening, family, homeschooling, and Christian godly topics here. Good morning. Yes, it's Monday, December 8th, and I woke up with a kink in my, it's kind of like neck, shoulder, it's like right in between, and it's being a pain in my butt this morning. If I bend over, it kills me. So I did a lot of extra foam rolling this morning, and then I sorted laundry. When I got on the ground to foam roll, I was like, I didn't start a load, so I'm gonna have to go back in there and start a load here in a second. I am pretty on it this morning as far as being awake, but I feel like I'm running a bit behind, which, yeah, I didn't want to wake up this morning, but I got more sleep than last week. So that's a good thing, because I was really pushing to go to bed last night at a halfway decent time. Today being December 8th, it's one of those like really tough days of the year for my whole family. And so I just thought I would throw out that little warning. You might not know what pops up. With losing the twins, sometimes you get certain people that are more sensitive than others in our family that will have a moment. So that is definitely something that we face every year at this time. I know last night I was doing dishes, and my son, my older son, the older son, he was fixing the twins' ornaments. So we lost the twins on December 8th. And we're estimating around 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. Normally I do like a brownie, but it didn't even faze me to do that because tonight's my husband's dinner night, and I just didn't think about it, that Monday would fall on that day. So I don't know if we're good at brownie. I'll tell my husband maybe. I forgot. But that's normally what we do. We normally do a brownie with 2 Sour Patch Kids on top. So if you've seen those pictures, that's what that's about. They were way bigger, but it's just the representation. Yeah, so if you don't know the story, basically I'm going to sum it up that we had twin boys, identical, and when I was 20 weeks pregnant, we lost them. They were stillborn, to what's called SIUGR. So basically, baby A was sharing blood with baby B, and when we were going to go in and laser them apart to try and save baby A, because baby B was it was the worst case scenario, so he was gonna die. So baby B, so they were on a level 3, baby B. He was only getting 10% blood. And so baby B was putting a strain on baby A, and we were just trying to save baby A. When baby B died, because they're connected, baby E, I hope there's never a baby E, baby A had a stroke and died. And then it put a strain on my heart, making them worried about me. My heart rate got to 192, so yeah. And we were having a hard time getting my heart rate to come down. So yeah. So we had what was called a D&E, not a D&C, a D&E, and they put seaweed in you. Guys, don't do it. They were supposed to first numb me. They put that needle in, and that hurt. And then they put the seaweed sticks in, and that hurt. And so, yes, that was not fun. Seaweed sticks is just to take out the water, so that they can take out the babies and everything. With the seaweed sticks, I about kicked the doctor and about broke my husband's hand because it hurt so bad. I couldn't walk afterwards. They had to wheelchair me around, and then I had to go to the hotel, and you're not allowed to take the wheelchair out of the hotel. So they did D&E, and I never got to see them. So I did go and do a search for what they would look like, but they wouldn't let me see them. And then my husband decided that we didn't want to have a funeral, so I have the ornaments as my little remembrance. I did have a ring, but the one of the jewels were starting to get loose, and my husband was supposed to fix it, and it never returned back to my finger. And then I got a bracelet with everybody's birthstones, and the one where it would have been their birthstone fell out. It's just like very weird with all of that. My normal OBGYN thought I had a D in C and I had a D in E. So she told me 2 months, but with a D in E, you have to wait 6 months. And so when we tried again at 2 months, my uterus wasn't ready and we miscarried. So we have Eli and Silas, the twins, and then because we didn't know what the miscarriage was, we call it Sam for my son because he needed a name. So we lost Eli and Silas in December, and we lost Sam in April, almost the same day. Almost the same day. So it was December 8th, and it was April 7th. And I only tell this story for those that like really need to know, or it might help somebody out there, because it's very hard to navigate the situation. Because you have TTS and IUGR and SNAP that are all similar to it. So today is National TTS Day, and tomorrow is National SIUGR Day. So you will see all of the stuff roundabouts. And maybe it was the 7th is TTS and today is IUGR. Anyways, so TTS is them sharing nutrition and blood, while IUGR is blood. It's like a little bit not as bad as SIUGR. And then, I mean, they're all bad guys, okay? You could easily lose a kid on all of them, but we had the worst case scenario. We had a level 3 SIUGR, which baby A had 10%, or baby A had 70%, baby B had 10%. And so there wasn't a chance that baby B was going to even make it. So the worst case scenario that you could think of. And so just, I mean, know what you can and cannot do. Like, we were going to laser them apart in hopes to save baby A, like I've said, but baby B died and gave baby A a stroke before we even got to lasering. We were on our way to do that when the ultrasound said that they died. With all that said, they did give us the option of burial. We opted out. We couldn't hold them. And then if we went with burial, they would put them in a box and send them to the funeral home. So again, I wouldn't have been able to hold them. We asked if we could send them for helping any study, and nope. So my babies were put basically in the trash with all the other stuff that came out of me. That's why this is the hardest time of year, and why my family kind of goes through a phase. Because it was a tough one. Okay, before I start crying, I don't wish it upon my worst enemy. I always say that, because who wants to put somebody through that kind of situation or pain or issue or trauma? I need to go take care of Bible. Okay, so to kind of help some of the mindset when I deal with all this and talk to people, I always talk about how our suffering, it says in the Bible, it talks about how our suffering shows the power of God. So I was blessed to be able to have the twins. The doctors put me through a lot to get there, but we had got them successfully and healthy. I was a little out of whack because I couldn't walk after them, but that's a whole nother story in another realm. But Elsie has what's called an angel kiss birthmark on the back of her neck. And her favorite word for the longest time was God. So like, if you want to like think about that a little bit, like that is her favorite thing to do now is pray. So like, I haven't seen God like that in a long time. So yeah, that was a little oomph for me. So they talk about the other things that I say is, sorry, I'm trying to move my hands. My hand was falling asleep. Okay, so it talks about in the Bible storing your treasures in heaven. And I always have to think about like, my treasures are in heaven. Those are my treasures. And I don't need anything else. I just want to one day see, I can't get through this without crying. I just want to one day see and meet my littles. Of course, by then, I don't know. I don't know how it is in heaven. Are they going to be little? So. I did my treadmill, but I'm not doing my workout. I was looking at my list for later on today, and I have like 3 arm videos that I have to record. So I'm just gonna make that my workout for today, and hope and pray that my kids don't bounce and pound upstairs while doing so. I'm gonna try to, from now on, have a plan to do them in the morning. That way I don't have to worry about kids bouncing and pounding. So here I go. Going on my day.
Apple.
You say apple? What else did you say? Can you say 5?
5.
Can you give Mama 5? 5. Give Mama 5. 5. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ready to go do school? Yeah? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Are you camera shy?
Baby.
It's a baby.
Baby.
Yeah, are you baby Kaylin? Yeah.
What's that?
Oh. You want to brush teeth? Can you say teeth? Kaylin, can you say teeth?